Hey everyone, what is going on? So we do have some regular PvP battles, no kingdom battles in this video, but I did want to show you that I did find a shiny Magikarp. I was just randomly there. I think it was the third Magikarp. It was a Magikarp nest, but it was like the third Magikarp that I clicked on. Bam, a shiny one popped up. Now this is actually my third shiny one, so don't really need it, but it is for trade, so maybe I'll meet somebody at GoFest that might want one and I could trade for another shiny that I need or something like that, or maybe I'll trade a friend of mine, we'll see. But either way, that's really cool, really happy to find that beautiful shiny. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the first battle. I am using my Alolan Muck. He's using his Quillfish. Quillfish gave me a little bit of trouble in the Twilight Cup, as you guys might remember, I don't know. But yeah, pretty cool Pokemon though. We do go ahead and take it out. I thought he would have blocked that, but I guess no. I guess he decided not to. He brings out his Skarmory. We have a Dark Pulse ready to go. And a little bit of lag. Not a big deal. We do get that attack off. He opts not to block it. So right now, I'm thinking that we're in a pretty good position bringing out that Azumarill right now. He uses Sky Attack on it. Does a fairly good amount of damage. Then he brings out Alolan Raichu. And I've never actually faced an Alolan Raichu, so I didn't really know what to expect. I mean, I figured it had maybe Psychic moves or Electric moves. It does hit me with the Thunder Punch. Yeah, just caught me off guard just because, as I said, I've never faced it, so I really didn't know what to expect, you know. I wasn't sure if it had the same moves as the regular Raichu or not, but pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now we are out of shields and he does hit me with a Thunder Punch. Gonna throw in that Medicham and we are able to knock it out. Getting off a Power Punch immediately. I feel like I messed up. I probably should have just went for the Ice Punch because we almost had enough energy for it, but that Ice Punch still wouldn't have knocked it out. However, we probably would have knocked it out with counter as we went along, so I believe that was a mistake on my end. I believe I shouldn't have went for that Power Punch, but because Power Punch was neutral and it boosted my attack, I thought it was a good idea at the time. I don't know, but this match, beginning with Alolan Raticate, switching in immediately to Venusaur because he is 4 times weak to Venusaur, and he does bring in his Altaria. We'll get off that Sludge Bomb, which is going to be pretty good against Altaria, so love having Sludge Bomb and Frenzy Plant. He actually knocks me out quick. Bringing in Alolan Raticate, we do block that Sky Attack. Not really a great position for me, but that's okay. Hitting it with the Crunch right now. I thought that he might have blocked that, but I guess he decided not to. We do go ahead and block that Sky Attack and trying to finish it off with Quick Attack, which we're able to do. So we have a Crunch and a Hyper Fang ready to go. We see that he brings in a Vigoroth, which is a Pokemon that I did want to go ahead and try. Bringing in Medicham right now, he does hit us with that Brick Break. But yeah, Vigoroth is a pretty good Pokemon, so it's definitely a Pokemon that I want to try out. But anyway, right now, we are just about to finish off that Vigoroth, and he brings in Kabutops, and really good positioning, we're able to win that match. So Medicham helped me win the Boulder Cup, as I mentioned before. It's a great Pokemon for the Great League. I do have a 100%, which is what you want because it maxes out at 1431, so it's a fantastic Pokemon. For this battle, we're using Celio. He does use Mew. Now, I do have a Mew for the Great League as well. I only have, I don't know what I have. I know I have Infestation, and I don't remember the charge move. I've never used Mew, so it will be an interesting Pokemon to try out. I just don't know what moveset I'd want on it because it does have such a large move pool. But yeah, we get off that Body Slam against Mew right now. He's going to go ahead and take it. Doesn't do a lot of damage, I guess. Trying to feint it with that Powder Snow, but I decided to use Body Slam to finish it off. He does go ahead and block because he had his move ready to go. That's why he decided to block. That's what he told me. But he wasn't able to get it off in time before we knocked him out. I don't know if it was a glitch. It might have been lagging or whatnot. He said he wasn't sure if it was lagging or he just wasn't able to get it off in time. But either way, you know, I couldn't really tell at that point in time. I do bring in my own Azumarill. Now we are at full health. He gets off a Play Rough. That is okay with me. Just going back and forth between Play Roughs. Of course, when you go in Azumarill versus Azumarill, which is going to be a pretty common battle in the Great League because Azumarill is such a good Pokemon for the Great League. In fact, it's only good for the Great League. But if they allow this in the next Cup, which should be announced Wednesday of this week, who knows? Who knows? I mean, Azumarill, I'm sure, will dominate if they allow water in the Cup. I'm sure it'll be a fantastic Pokemon. In fact, I know it will be. So I'm looking forward to it, looking forward to seeing what Pokemon we have. He does knock us out before he can hit off that Ice Beam, but that's okay because we have a fully healthy Altaria, and even if he hit us with that Dragon Pulse, we would have survived that, and then I don't believe he would have knocked us out with Dragon Breath, so I still believe we would have won. So we do go ahead and take that game. For this one, we're beginning with Azumel. He does begin with Umbreon. Pretty good matchup for us. He switches into Meganium, so of course you guys know I'm going to have to pull a switch into my good old Altaria. Going to town on that Meganium. Now I know Frenzy Plant can't do anything to us, and I knew he didn't have a secondary move on that Meganium. So we get off that Sky Attack, which he's going to opt to block. Now I guess, to be fair, I guess Frenzy Plant does charge relatively fast, so it does add up. The damage does add up, of course, and he almost does knock us out, right? In fact, actually, I think he does knock us out. Does he? Yeah, he does knock us out. Yeah, that's right. This was the battle where he was able to knock us out, and I did save up all of my energy, and I wasted it. I thought I would be able to knock him out with Dragon Breath before he was able to knock us out. So trying to save up that energy, trying to be smart, but he does end up knocking us out anyway. So perhaps not the best way to go. I shouldn't have saved up all of that energy just to waste. I should have used a Sky Attack on that Meganium. But I just wanted to save up the energy for his next Pokemon, but he knocks us out, and I thought I'd be able to knock him out. What else can I say, right? But anyway, he brings in his Umbreon right now. I do have my Gunk Shot ready to go. Really powerful move. Really love Alolan Muck. I use this a lot for the Twilight Cup. He does knock us out. My final Pokemon is Azumel, so I'm going to block that foul play, getting off Play Rough at the moment, and his next Pokemon is going to be Azumel. I'm going to go ahead and block this, and I know that I'm going to be able to finish him off because of how weak he is. So we do go ahead and finish him off. Even if he got a Play Rough off against us, we would have survived it, and we still would have won. So despite that, I guess you could say misplay. Maybe it was just a bad call on my end. I don't know. I don't know if it was a misplay or a bad call, trying to save up all that energy. But either way, we still won the match or the game. But still, you know. Anyway, he does begin with Scummy. I begin with Lapras. I'm going to save up that energy for later, bringing in my Melmetal. And he does bring in his Blastoise. I wasn't expecting Blastoise because I knew I had Thunderbolt. That's why he blocked it. So, gonna go ahead for another Thunderbolt. I was thinking of going for Rock Slide, hoping that he would use his shield. But I actually decided to go for Thunderbolt, and he doesn't use his shield. So it's a good thing I went for Thunderbolt instead of trying to bluff him out with Rock Slide, right? But he knocks us out with Hydro Cannon, bringing in my beautiful Medicham. Love this Pokemon in the Great League. I loved it in the Boulder Cup. I wouldn't mind another fighting or psychic type cup just to use this again, just because it was so much fun, you know. I love using this Pokemon. But we do go ahead and get off that power-up punch, and getting off another power-up punch against Skarmory, knocking him out. So he brings in his final Pokemon, Meganium, going for that Ice Punch, and unfortunately we were not able to hit Ice Punch. That was very close, but we do have Ice Punch ready to go from the Lapras. We saved it up, so doesn't knock it out, but then again Water Gun is going to finish him off. So very close game. That Ice Punch was so close with that Medicham. We were there. We got enough energy, but he was able to get off his Frenzy Plant and knock us out first. For this match, I am beginning with Alolan Raticate. He begins with his Raichu. And I knew he had Brick Break. I knew that was something to watch out for, but I decided not to use my shield early on anyway. To get off this Hyper Punch, I knew Hyper Punch would do a lot of damage to him, but he does opt to use his shield, so I was okay with that. I'm going to just go ahead and block this Thunder Punch because I knew I'd be able to get off a Crunch. So doing a lot of damage to that Raichu. I'm not going to go ahead and block this one. And I'm going to switch right into Altaria, see what he switches into, which is going to be a Azumel. So I knew I had to get out of there and bring in Venusaur. Venusaur's pretty good matchup, but he's going to switch to Altaria. So not really looking good for me, not really looking good for me because he had that Altaria in the back. He gets off a Sky Attack. I do block the Sky Attack because I wanted to get off another Sludge Bomb. But again, we're not really in a favorable position, not a good position at all. Getting off another Sludge Bomb right now. Doing a good amount of damage. I mean, he's almost knocked out, but he's able to knock us out with that Sky Attack. I guess he used it because he didn't think Dragon Breath would knock us out. I think it would have, but I don't know. Either way, good play, and then he has Ice Beam ready to go. We get off a Sky Attack, but it's not going to do much to Azumel. Definitely not going to be able to take him out. So he does knock us out. So he does go ahead and take that win. So yet another good game. We actually pick up a Sinnoh Stone, so we're the real winner, right? No, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding, guys. But this time he's using Mew again, so really cool. I am using my Azumel. I know his Mew has Shadow Claw and Surf, so I'm not worried about his charge moves. Does charge up Surf quite nicely, but not really worried about it. We do activate Ice Beam this time, doing a good amount of damage to that Mew. And he's going to go ahead and use Surf. I kind of wish they would allow us to get multiple mythical Pokemon, like multiple mythical Mew and Celebi, but not yet. Maybe if they ever release the shiny variants, they will. But anyway, back to this game, we do go ahead and knock out his Mew, plus we have our energy saved up, so we're just going to go ahead and use Play Rough right now and trying to get off another Play Rough, and we're actually able to do it. So we do get off yet another Play Rough, so doing a good amount of damage to that Azumarill. He does knock us out, but that's okay. I bring in Golbat. I should have brought in Bastiodon. I don't know why I brought in Golbat, probably because I'm a poison type, but Ice Beam is not going to do a lot to us anyway. Oh, it is going to do a lot. What am I saying? It is going to do a lot. So I switch out immediately into Bastiodon this time, and Ice Beam I know, and it's not going to do a lot. Neither is Play Rough. I guess I didn't want the bubble to do a lot of damage to me because I knew that would add up over time, so that was my thought process. So I don't think that was a bad switch. I don't think it was bad to bring in Crobat, but that's why I brought in Crobat over Bastiodon. And now we're just able to take the win, and that's going to be it for this game, guys. I will see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you so much for watching my latest video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, click on one of the links to check out another one of my videos that you'll probably enjoy.